RSL fans, good evening and welcome to Central Ohio at Crew Stadium, where tonight RSL takes on the Columbus Crew in a building where they've only won once ever in the regular season. They come in here tonight 1-7.
Brand new back four: Abdoulaye Mansali, Chris Schuler, Carlos Salcedo, Rich Balshin left to right. John Sturzer will sit in front of that back four alongside Cole Grossman. Luis Gil back in the starting 11. Honor goes to left back. Garrick at center back alongside Parkhurst. Keep an eye on Hector Jimenez up on that right-hand side. And Pipa Higuain will sit underneath the Birdman, Dominic Oduro.
Rain falling here in Columbus, but isn't it always when we come here? RSL's not had the most success in its history, though. One of its great wins all time was a come-from-behind win against the Columbus Crew in the 2009 playoffs. Higuain will step to it. Near side, right-footed out swinger. The Argentine toward the top of the six. Entangling and going down, and now we're going to get a penalty. A late whistle by Baldomero Toledo, and I don't like this call, but let's take another look.
Well, there are two things that referees talked about coming into the season, and it was the 6-second rule with goalkeepers, and it was the constant pulling and tugging on balls into the box. That's a tough one.
I think that's
For me, that's a tough one. Agustin Viana's doing everything in his power to attack the ball, and he's going up and over the shoulder of Rich Balshin.
Toledo gives the signal. Higuain. Air mails it. Oh, he missed it terribly. And the soccer gods smile on Real Salt Lake as Higuain sent it up into the cheap seats, and it stays scoreless. Let's take a look at the foul one more time, and then we'll give you a look at the PK.
Keep an eye on the top of your screen in the box. Watch Rich Balshin right between the penalty spot and the 6. I don't think he does a lot there to earn the foul. Agustin Viana does everything in his power, and he's completely fair in making that attempt. But Higuain, not afraid to go power over placement, and that ball just got away from him. It got away from him the moment he struck it with those late delayed runs, and then Higuain has the freedom to search the game out. Whatever point in the game he wants, he's going to look to get his foot on the ball.
In it comes. Jimenez there. Williams, one-timer, punch down, and a beautiful save by Attinella. Johnny will try from distance and fire it wide. It took an ideal bounce for Williams wide, and it was going to go in. But Attinella, off his feet quickly, parried it away.
This is the outside right back, and this is the system. This is why Josh Williams has the opportunity to push so high. With Chani and Viana sitting deep, both outside backs get forward. Watch him uncork the hips, comes around it, outside the right foot, gets a ton of swerve on this, and this thing has pace and it's moving. Great save from Jeff Attinella. Garcia recognizing immediately that was a great opportunity.
Morales in again for RSL. Looking for Salcedo, couldn't find him. Mansali with a drive! Loose in front, shot, and in! It's a goal for Gil! And it's 1-0 RSL in the 56th minute. Dunny all set up by the powerful left-footed drive of Abdoulaye Mansali.
Again, Columbus does a good job on the initial clearance, but that strike is phenomenal. Phenomenal from Abdoulaye Mansali. And give full credit to Luis Gil on two separate parts of this play. One, the recognition, the reaction. Two, that finish. Sublime finish, superb. The way he picks out that far right post. Clark does everything right. I just got done singing the praises of the back line of Columbus Crew for being proactive. That time they're reactive. Great goal for Luis Gil. But you can also bring in Chris Winger, push Abdoulaye Mansali up a little bit higher. Converted into a left back by his national team and for Real Salt Lake, but spent a good amount of time up top.
Oduro behind. Oduro with a shot. And into the side netting. Crew fans came to their feet. RSL defender got a piece of it that time. And Oduro nearly made RSL pay. Here he is.
Inadvertent smoke bombs going off in the supporters section as Oduro gets in behind. And I mean, very few players in this league are as fast as Dominic Oduro.
Schuler. RSL finally gives it away. Center circle, Miram. And Norm. Surveys. Bends it. Top of the box. Left-footed drive. Attinella! And a big save by Jeff!
With this back line and what's in front of him, that is an unbelievably struck ball from Hector Jimenez. But that is a better save from Jeff Attinella. But Tony Beltran getting set to come on.
Parkhurst. Well, Crew really throwing numbers forward here. Miram outside the area. Touched wide again. And another great save by Attinella.
For RSL fans, Jeff Attinella is standing on his head right now. That is such a well-struck ball, and it looks as if it would have just touched the outside left post. But Watergato's at it once again. And Javier Morales, the only player on the field sitting on that yellow card warning.
Grabavoy into Sandoval. Big Dev in, a shot, big save by Steve Clark. Nobody there to follow that time for Real Salt Lake.
Domet Grabavoy, great entrance pass, and Devin Sandoval looking for far post side net. Great read by Steve Clark. Does a very good job for these moments coming off. With Luke Mulholland coming on with fresh legs. Great performance from Luis Gil.
Knocked over the top, and Noor chests it down, gets into the area. Noor across, a shot, and another big save! Oh, the best of the night by Jeff Attinella as he denies the Crew one more time.
Individual technique just as important. Stays big, stays on his feet, reacts as opposed to guesses. And thankfully for Real Salt Lake, it is Dominic Oduro with the service from that angle.
Uh-oh. Finley behind. Finley chips the keeper, and it's in. The equalizer in the 88th minute, and it's 1-1.
That's a great finish from Ethan Finley coming off the bench, getting his third goal of the season. Ben Spees perfectly weighted ball, and Abdoulaye Mansali, he just gets caught on the wrong side. Fresh legs, poor defensive positioning. And Jeff Attinella gets hung out to dry. Yeah, long throw.
Long throw coming. Dying moments of the match. Grossman sends it out. And that's that. On a rainy night in Columbus, Ohio, Real Salt Lake manages to find a point on the road tonight, the 1-1 draw.
RSL hosts Portland on June 7th at 8 o'clock. Get your tickets today.